Welcome back to the Adore Cream reviews of Prince's Funk Monster Hitnrun Phase 2. This is our third of 6 videos. Today we're going to be talking about two of my favourite songs on this wonderful album. And that is Stare and Xtralovable. Well, Xtralovable is not really one of my favourites, but I really love the original. Okay, and as you can see, I'm holding up a very rare copy of 2010, which was Prince's 2010 album, and his last album for 4 years until last year. I really like the artwork on this one, but I think you look at this image, it encourages to do something, and that is to stare. And that's the song I'm going to talk about today. I'm just going to keep the album up with some eye candy along with a few others. Okay, and here's the CD. Yep, isn't that beautiful? But Stare is probably my favourite song on the album, except perhaps one, which is coming up. Stare is a really good song. He's drawing on the sort of like 80s influences. He's basically, the plot of the song is Prince is singing about this girl he notices dancing in a club, a lot like the last song, but this is much better. You've got these sexy horns and trumpets going dun, 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 with a wonderful bass purring through it. The bass in this song is just absolutely blow your head off. I mean, it's almost the type of thing you expect Bootsy Collins to be doing. But yeah, this song is about a lot of bass. Like Jay said, it's bass, bass, bass. But what I like about the song too is Prince is watching this absolute woman. She's gorgeous, she's dancing, and Prince is just instantly in love. So much to the point where he goes all the way back to 1979 and he goes, "You're such a sexy dancer," which is off his 1979 album. And he even does the heavy breathing, which is the which he has not done at least since the 90s. So this is absolute proof that Jehovah's Witnesses must be just about over now. I mean, there's no way he could record this type of stuff. I mean, he is actually basically singing about sex in the song, about how he really wants to do it. And then he does another 80s reference, which is kiss. He goes, "Would you want to give me a kiss?" And this sexy falsetto. It's a wonderful song. There's the singing. He's just watching her dance and talk about what he wanted to do to her. Although he doesn't get too dirty, but then it kind of about 2.5 minutes into the song, it just stops and there's just sort of like a stare, and just these trumpet lines and bass lines going to the end of the song. And it's actually quite mellow. The song was originally released in May this year and was released as a single, but now here it is on this album, and it's a beautiful song. It's a really classic Prince song. I mean, he should really release it again as a single, because if the soldiers of Chart Wasteland who are obsessed with rubbish like Nicki Minaj and Ed Sheeran could get away from that type of music and get into this could be Prince's hit. This is like going to be another big missed opportunity like 2006's Black Sweat, which was another instantly catchy Prince classic. This is a classic song. Now we're going to move into Xtralovable, and this is a very horn-infused version which updates from 2011, but I think he's toyed with it further. Now I just want to tell you quickly about the first Xtralovable, because it's actually quite funny. Because the original Xtralovable was cut in early 1982 and it was going to go on the 1999 album. The song is extremely explicit, the original version, and includes such lines as, now if you're a sensitive viewer or you don't like foul language, I would actually mute it at this stage, because I'm going to sing some of these lyrics that he did not put on the 2011 version. But it goes, "I can't help it, I can't help it, I'm on the verge of rape, I'm on the verge of rape." And then further in the song it goes, "I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to rape you now. Are you going to get in the bathtub, or am I going to have to grab you? I can be very cruel." I mean, that's basically threatening sexual violence against a woman, which is a bit extreme. But, you know, I think back in those days, I mean, 1999 is pretty, you know, there's a lot of very filthy, dirty, come on lyrics in that one, and even that was considered too extreme. But Xtralovable is basically about, again, another beautiful woman. You know, she could make a whole lot of hippies proud, you know, and Prince is a purple politician. Again, it's those wonderful nonsense lyrics, and he sings about wanting to take a bath with her. "Call me up, extreme, ooh, Xtralovable, honey, don't you wanna take a bath with me?" You know, so it is a really funky song. There's some great horn stabs, but I think the song just goes on too long. The song is about 6 minutes long, and I think after 4 minutes it's just, you know, more horns, and it's just a really glossed up, overproduced modern version. If you go back to 1982 and listen to the original classic, I mean, it's on bootlegs everywhere, but I'm not going to say where, because I do not want the Paisley Park Popo coming after me. But the original version is very funky, very explicit, and it's a bomb, basically. But overall, these are two pretty good songs, and next video we're going to be discussing tracks 7 and 8 on the album, which include basically Groovy Potential, which is another song I really like, and When She Comes. And Merry Christmas, in case you are celebrating Christmas. If you're not, I have to say Happy Kwanzaa, Joyous Kwanzaa to all my African American fans, if I have any. Hopefully I will. And Happy Chanukah to all the Jewish people. And yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody, because I am Roman Catholic, so I'm going to stick with Merry Christmas. From Adore Cream.